Thomas Alva Edison, the pain, sacrifice, and persistence behind the light that changed the world. Ladies and gentlemen, today, when we turn on a switch and a room fills with light, we rarely stop to think about the pain, failure, and sacrifice hidden behind that simple glow. But that light carries a story of struggle, rejection, exhaustion, and unbreakable determination. That story belongs to Thomas Alva Edison. Edison did not just invent the light bulb. He paid for it with years of hardship, countless failures, physical pain, loneliness, and criticism from the entire world. Today, let me take you on a journey, not of success, but of sacrifice. A difficult beginning. Thomas Edison was not born into comfort or privilege. He was born in 1847, in a modest family. From early childhood, life tested him. At school, Edison struggled. He did not learn like other children. He asked too many questions. He was curious, restless, and imaginative. One day, his teacher lost patience and said words that could have destroyed a young soul. "Your son is addled. He is unfit to learn." That sentence could have ended everything. But Edison's mother believed in him. She removed him from school and educated him at home. That single act of faith saved a future inventor. Still, Edison carried the pain of rejection. He grew up knowing what it felt like to be called incapable. Poverty and survival. As a teenager, Edison worked as a newspaper seller and telegraph operator. He worked long hours, often surviving on very little food. There were nights when he slept in train stations, days when he went hungry, moments when he had nothing but his ideas. He didn't complain. Instead, he experimented, even in poverty. Once, while working with chemicals in a train car, an experiment went wrong and caused a fire. He was thrown out and beaten. That accident damaged his hearing permanently. From that moment, Edison became partially deaf, but he never saw it as a curse. He later said, "Deafness helped me concentrate." What kind of mind turns pain into power? The dream of light. In the late 1800s, darkness ruled the night. Candles were dangerous. Gas lamps caused fires. Cities needed a safer solution. Edison dreamed of creating a practical electric light, something affordable, safe, and long-lasting. Many scientists had tried before him. Many had failed. People told Edison, "It is impossible. You are wasting your time. Electric light will never work." But Edison didn't listen. Years of failure. This is where the real sacrifice begins. To create the light bulb, Edison tested over 6,000 materials for the filament, then 7,000, then 8,000. Finally, more than 10,000 failed experiments. Day after day, night after night. His hands burned. His eyes weakened. His body collapsed from exhaustion. There were times when he slept only 2 to 3 hours a day. His laboratory caught fire more than once. His money ran out again and again. Investors laughed at him. Newspapers mocked him. One reporter asked sarcastically, "How does it feel to fail 10,000 times?" Edison calmly replied, "I didn't fail 10,000 times. I found 10,000 ways that won't work." That sentence changed how the world understands failure, personal loss, and loneliness. While Edison was chasing light, his personal life suffered. He lost friends. He missed family moments. He lived inside his laboratory. His first wife, Mary, died young. Edison was heartbroken. Yet even in grief, he returned to work. Why? Because he believed his purpose was bigger than his pain. The breaking point. There came a moment when everything seemed lost. Money was gone. Critics were loud. His body was failing. Even his assistants were tired and discouraged. Anyone else would have quit. But Edison stood up and said, "We are close. I can feel it." That belief, without proof, is called faith in your work. The moment of light. In 1879, after years of suffering, Edison tested a carbon filament. It stayed on. Not for seconds. Not for minutes, but for over 40 hours. The room filled with light, and history changed forever. Edison did not scream. He did not celebrate wildly. He simply smiled. Because for him, this was not luck. It was earned. The true cost of success. Let us be clear. Edison paid for that light with his comfort, his sleep, his health, his money, his reputation, his personal happiness. But in return, he gave the world progress. Today, cities shine at night. Hospitals operate safely. Students study after sunset. Industries grow. All because one man refused to quit. The lesson for us. Thomas Edison's story teaches us something powerful. Success is not talent. Success is not luck. Success is endurance. When the world tells you, you are not smart enough, you have failed too many times, this is impossible, remember Edison. Remember the man who stood in darkness for years, so the world could live in light. Final words. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are struggling today, if you feel tired, if you feel like giving up, ask yourself one question. What if Thomas Edison had quit at attempt number 9999? Your breakthrough may be closer than you think. Do not stop. Do not doubt. Do not surrender. Because sometimes, one more try is all it takes to change the world. Thank you.